Closed captioning of this program is brought to you by Slimers and Organic Flesh Bait. Fish hit hard and often with Slimers.
You got another one there.
Could you tell that it hit hard?
I saw it.
Man. You know, we're sitting here minding our own business. We're looking at the trees, saying how nice some of the houses and cottages are, how we would do different landscaping, right, Roger? And then all of a sudden, kabam. Look, I'm almost losing. I'm actually going to come to the back because that's a good place. And you're going to get the net and you get the tools and everything. We have a real routine here. Now, when was the last time you were walleye fishing, Roger?
With you?
No, even on yourself. I know you travel a lot. Have you been up north at all, walleye fishing, or no?
I was up there a couple of weeks ago in northwest Ontario.
Good. Any time to fish?
We had a few fish, mostly bass actually. We didn't do a lot of fishing, but...
Did you have any shore lunches, or no?
Oh, yeah. There's a story for you. No, I was in the Northwest Territories fishing in Great Slave. Yes. And, you know, you hear the stories all the time about pike and they're not good.
Yes.
But believe me, when they're in cold water, they are delicious.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I can't tell the difference between a walleye and a pike if they come out of the same waters, and especially if they've been cleaned properly.
Exactly.
Now, are you ready with that net? It's a good size walleye.
That's a nice fish down there.
You're all over it. I can see. Okay, I'm going to lift it up gently. I don't know if he's done yet because they've got so much power. Oh boy. This is where you got to take it easy. I let off on the drag again.
Rush.
I really like how flexible the tips of these rods are. Enough spine to set the hook. You heard that drag go. Okay, ready? I'm going to try lifting it right up. Ready? Ready? Okay, perfect. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Yeah, so he's trying to jump out of the net.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, now, see if I can grab him on the back side. Did any of the hooks go into the net? Hold on. One is in there. Perfect. The lure is still in there. I'm going to turn him around. And I'm going to tell the viewers about this lure, because this is a very interesting lure. Was this designed by a tournament fisherman, or just the input?
You may have heard the name David Fritz.
Yes, he's very famous in the bass tour in the States.
But he's the fellow that developed this with us.
Yeah.
And he came out with a series that run anywhere from 2 to 14 feet deep.
Okay, if you hold that, I'm going to put the fish in the live well. I'm guessing he's about 23 inches, but look at how yellow he is. Yeah, normally they're much more silver in color. I want to tell him all about it. Maybe while I measure it. Now here on the Bay of Quinte, the limit is 4 walleye a person. You can see I'm squeezing the tail with my left hand and I'm putting the head of the fish up. Roger, this fish is 22 inches. You're allowed to keep 4 walleyes here under 25 inches. Out of the 4, 1 can be over 25. But if we get any big ones, we're going to throw them back.
We haven't gone quite that far.
This is actually
perfect.
Look at how wide his shoulders are.
Oh, there's a lot of meat in there.
Now, do you have a good fillet knife to clean these up?
I could probably find
one somewhere, scrounge one up. Okay, let me put him in here. And that live well, hey, look at this. This is so nice. You know, we're going to take some photos later. These fish are beautiful. We've got 3 nice walleye in there. Now, let's tell them about the lures here. I like the colors, you know. Roger, come on right here, close to me, so you can actually see them as well. Look at how bright. They almost look like toys or something, you know. You can see a traveling salesman, you know, you're trying to sell these things like ornaments. But this is the one, literally, that I'm using just a little bit different color. Actually, we'll hold up one of the better colors right there. Okay, so, then what number is that on there?
I have to put my glasses on.
Okay, this is okay, we're not in a rush.
They're prescription. This one's a DT7.
Okay, and this one?
That is a 10, DT10.
Okay, and this one?
Is a DT16.
Perfect. And this one?
The DT3.
3, okay. So what Roger is holding up is almost the full set here. Try not to get the hooks in you, and hopefully there won't be any waves to knock this over. So the DT stands for Dies to Series. And it's really nice because all you got to do is look at the lip of the DTs and they have it stamped or molded right into the plastic. You can see that the last one is a shallow runner. Ideal if you're fishing even weeds that come up to within 3 feet of the surface, like for bass. The other thing that's important here, not all these are the same.
Nope.
This is a different series, so you might want to hold maybe the 2 center ones together and explain to them the difference. In that tournament fisherman that had pretty sticky sharp hooks, eh? Yeah, I won't pull hard. So there,
Okay,
there's
here
how I
we
get
go.
this out there. And how this came about, because
Okay.
it came from a tournament fisherman in the States, Dave Fritz.
Well, David Fritz, as I say, worked with us to develop this lure. And, you know, when you're working these lures
Yeah, I'm going to hold
close to the bottom,
Yeah,
you're ticking the bottom.
yeah.
And this DT flat, when it hits the bottom or rocks as it's going along, will kick it one way, kick it the other way.
Is that why
Hence,
it's missing the corners?
That's why it's got the corners here like
and
this.
it's flat.
And this one is rounded.
Okay.
Gives it a
Very,
little
very
more
interesting.
action when you hit the bottom.
Now what about the body shape? This one's a lot fatter. It's wider. This one is flat. It's narrower.
It is, again, DT flat because you've got that narrow action that when it does kick, it can kick a little bit more and give a little bit more action.
So that's the lure that I've been using. Well, you were using earlier as well. This is the flat right here. So they're actually very good lures to use. I'm a firm believer that the tail dancer size number 9 hot chop color is number 1 down here. It's king. But these are part of its family. And they also work really well, especially if the fish are a little bit higher off the bottom. So if you like to walleye fish, this is a really good assortment of crankbaits to have on hand, whether you're troll or you like to cast.